Okay, hi everyone. I'm making a short video today about using motion trail for Maya. Sometimes I'm seeing on Reddit or on Discord, I'm seeing new animators like they're making an animation with a walk cycle or something, and one thing they're not really seeing is popping when it comes to the knees or everything else. So I want to create this short tutorial and show you guys how I would deal with that. And I'm right now I have this animation and as an example. If you don't see it right now, there's a popping happening. You see? And it's happening right here. This is just that the spacing is a little bit off. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna show you uh, a motion trail of it. So first, to help visualize what I'm talking about. So first, I'm gonna create a locator. And on your rig, you're gonna wanna be able to select the mesh. And what we're going to do is select the point right there on your knee, and then you shift click on the locator, or you could right control click on the outliner here. Either way, select the vertex, then the locator, and then what you want to go is constraint poly on point, point on poly. Okay, make sure that maintain offset is off. It usually is off by default. So click add. And by the way, if you're an animator and you're kind of like, wait a minute, constraints? I don't want constraint. That's for riggers, right? Like, I'm an animator. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're completely goddamn wrong. As an animator, you're gonna need to know all of these things. So, if you're in school right now, I don't know, listen to your rigger class instructor. Okay. Anyways, so right now the locator is following that point. Okay, because of that constraint we just did. And that is useful because now we could go to under here animation, visualize motion trail editor. Right now I'm using Maya 2026, so this window might look a little different to you. But either way, they should all work the same. Collect the motion trail, okay? Let's do it again. So right now I'm using a computer with a 32 gigs of RAM, and that is just barely enough for this to work. But even though it's still, even with that much, it's my computer will lag a lot. Um, you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I get to that, so do you see the locator here? The spacing, it's right here, that, and then suddenly that, right? It's like a zigzag happening on. So that's what I mean by popping. So now you're able to visualize it, okay? And that is bad. You cannot have that. Okay, so the way you can fix this is I'm gonna probably want to have this up, move up more. So my computer right now is thinking, right? So again, even with that 32 gigs of RAM, it just takes a while for my computer to think about this. So unless your computer is really good, this is gonna be really painful process for you, just as this is for me. So one thing like people like to do is download a tool called AnimBots, and that also has a better motion share and other tools in it, but it costs money every month, which I do not want to pay. Uh, so one thing I would recommend, by the way, it's fixed now. See, you see how it looks better now because I moved that foot up. So one thing I kind of recommend when you're doing this is I'm just gonna undo what I did, and I'm gonna also. Oh, by the way, when you create these motion trails, you could either it creates a node right here. So if you want to get rid of it, you will need to delete it from here, or you can also delete it from here. So delete it. Okay. I'm just gonna show you one more time. So remember, the popping happens right here around frame 22. So what you can do is adjust your timeline so to focus just on those frames. And if you do another motion trail on the locator, it will be a little less stress heavy, less stressful for the computer to adjust. So watch. Now I can move this controller and it'll be a little better, like it loads faster. And that's the only way I get around it, okay? Uh, oh god, it still sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, and now it looks, now let's put it back around. Now it looks a little bit better, you see? Again, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. And I'm gonna do another motion trail. And it's thinking, there you go. So now you see, now it's a little bit less jittery. It's less poppy. It's more, I don't know, better. Okay. And yeah, you could do this in other places too, like the foot. You could do the elbow. Let's do this one more time. One last time for you guys. Well, let's create another locator first. The elbow. And then do a point poly. There it is. Select the object, select the locator, and then another motion trail. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You could do this. It's important to do this for pretty much a lot of the body parts, like the head, the hips, if you have to, the hands. Things have to look a little bit less jittery, okay? Less zigzaggy, less popping. Okay, that's pretty much it. Again, if you have any questions, if you wanna, I don't know, if you have any other issues, go ahead, make a comment, I guess, in the YouTubes, my comment section, and I'll consider making another video for that if you're having issues or for something else. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye.